NERDSoul.
Now, what if Captain Carter fought the Hydra Stomper? Late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go, because you know what it is. It's episode 5 of season 2 of What If. We about to get all up in it. And yo, we starting off. You got, I mean, hey, we know Captain Carter gonna be here, but we got Natasha Romanoff in the beginning. So we gonna see where this thing go. And I hope it's good, because if it ain't good, you know, when we break, as we watch this, we gonna talk about how bad it is. But I will say this. All the episodes have been enjoyable, so let's get this holiday thing going. So here we're getting the kind of like the replay of the attack on New York, or the Battle of New York, or Battle for New York, I guess. But they didn't have to say Loki had a punchable face. Dag, man, they did him wrong. They did your boy. They said your boy had a punchable face. Woo. Stuff out there, Loki. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is, of course, this ain't the new Loki. This ain't the Loki that, you know, he's turned and, you know, changed his ways. You know, this is the old Loki. He didn't change his ways. This is the bad Loki. This is Loki that had his brother sent down to Earth and, you know, sent down that iron thing. I can't remember what the name. Y'all know what the name is. Sent down the iron thing and all that. I mean, he was a bad egg. He was definitely a bad egg. But you know, he's worked it out. He's changed his ways. So we'll see how this one goes. But for right now, saying the face is punchable. Okay, we getting the episode started. One note about what the Watcher said. The Watcher was like, "Hey, I don't normally do the sequels, but this is about Peggy Carter and she's rare and this and the third." But the What If show suggests that there's mad Peggies out there. So, I mean, and not saying meaning Captain Carter. Sorry, the multiverse suggests that there's a good amount of Captain Carter. So this idea that she's rare. Is that true? I mean, somebody let me know. Someone who has more multiverse knowledge than I have. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. But it seems like Captain Carter is something that we've seen a good amount of. We saw her in Multiverse of Madness. We've seen her now, about 2 or 3 times? Because technically in the first season, we're seeing the same one. And now in this season, we're seeing the same one again. But since we've seen 2 instances of her, that to me suggests that there are many more. Like if this was a situation where there was where they suggested there's only 1 or 2 Miles Morales in Across the Spider-Verse, because he says that Miles is an anomaly, which I'd say is a misnomer, because you have Miles, but then they also have the Insomniac Games Spider-Man. Well, Insomniac Games has Miles Morales in that too. So that means that there's at least 2 Miles Moraleses, which means that he's not an anomaly, and he's something that actually happens more than just once. If it happens twice, since we have a multiverse, that means that there's probably 20, 30 more Miles Moraleses out there that are also Spider-Man. So since we see 2 Captain Carters, I'd suggest that she's not rare. Not saying that I don't want to see a story with her. She's awesome. I mean, hey, you know, throw the shield, gotta beat people up and punch people in the face. But this idea that she's rare, I don't know. But I mean, he is the Watcher. Maybe he know more than I do. I mean, he be watching stuff. So I mean, I would just suggest that since we know of at least 2 Captain Carters, that to me says that there's definitely at least, I mean, of course, normally it's going to be Captain America, but I would suggest that there's probably, 10, 20, 30 more Captain Carters out there. So she's maybe not as rare as you think, but maybe when you think of the infinite, instances in the multiverse, maybe that is rare. Because I mean, if you got say 400 million Captain Americas and only say 200 Captain Carters, I mean, I guess that is still kind of rare, you know what I mean? So, you know what? Who knows? But back to the story. If Steve is in that Hydra Stomper suit, somebody needs to tell Steve that he's a good guy. Yo, I don't know if anybody knows, but Steve need to hit the barber a little bit, man. Time to shape him up a little something. We saw him without the mask, man. He been living a rough life. Now, of course, she was like, why wasn't I debriefed? Nick Fury says we don't debrief people on the Bigfoot either, but I would fire back that the Bigfoot and Hydra Stomper situation are two different leagues entirely. Bruh, the idea that the Hydra Stomper is still out there in someone's hands somewhere. Yo, like, maybe we should, at least keep a small team out there hunting for it, looking for it. I mean, bruh, that's very important technology. And here we go. All right, I'll be honest. This is a kerfuffle, if you will, excuse me. Because, all right, I'll give some credit where it's due concerning the whole issue with Nick Fury's side of the argument, because Nick Fury's like, put it down. And I know, Peggy's like, I love this man. He was on our side, this and the third. But Nick's got a point. This is an international terrorist that just made an attempt on a U.S. official's life. And what they say, U.S. Secretary or UN Secretary Bucky Barnes, bruh, you can't just be shooting at someone that high. I mean, I can see if he was shooting at the alderman or something, but I mean, the dude is, okay, alderman shouldn't be shot either, but I'm just saying, like, there's levels to this, all right? And the dude, he's also an international terrorist. The idea that we can talk him down, especially with Natasha knowing how the Red Room is, come on, man, it might not be the easiest thing. Not saying that maybe we shouldn't try it, but maybe we should try talking him down after we've hobbled him a little bit, at least. Or at least separate him from the suit. Come on, y'all. Whoa, ho. All right, so, okay, real quick. Hydra Stomper Steve comes into the building. Shooting, going up the steps. Peggy jumps at him, knocks him downstairs. I don't have no problem with that. That's what happens, bad guys breaking the buildings. But at this time, we are already extracting and evacuating Bucky Barnes. Why are there people walking around and chilling in the lobby like it's a Tuesday? Bruh, this whole building should be on evacuation and lockdown protocols. What is going on? They have people just downstairs like, what's nothing? What, y'all ain't tell them? So y'all gonna let me catch a stray bullet because y'all trying to keep things secret. Man, y'all better get out of here. It was good, a gutsy move for Bucky to stand up and say, like, yo, man, look, it's me and you, dog. Let's, let's just talk. You my boy from way back. We homies. Don't do this. There's apparently a little piece of Steve still in there, because he hesitated when he saw Peggy. He hesitated now with Bucky. But yeah, he still put his hand back up to fire. Now, I don't know where we go with that. If they can break through, I assume maybe they can. But since this is what if, you never know. I mean, all of them can't have happy endings, right? I will say that aerial maneuver was nice. It was nice. Come on, Peggy, I see you. Peggy, look, she had him in her grasp, in the clutches, was hitting him with the shield, went all the way up in the sky. She ain't care. All right, Peggy, I see you doing what you gotta do. Then she ain't had no parachute. She was just free falling. You know what I'm saying? Grabbed on to Steve and was like, we gonna be all right. Shouts to Natasha Romanoff coming through with the air pickup. You know what I'm saying? But look, hey, I gotta give her props. Credit where credit's due. Shorty is like one of those, like, what, the Blue Angels, they be doing all them little little acrobatics and stuff. The girl is good. Okay, why don't y'all just say y'all ain't got the money for Tony and Mark Ruffalo? Like, let's be honest. She was like, what about Banner? She was like, no. What about Stark? No. Why wouldn't you call these people? None of these people are super keen to the government, because she's like, all of the governments of the world want him. What about Tony or Mark is extra government-y? Now, if you're going to say that this is a timeline where the Sokovian Accords are going on and they're both completely down with it, I guess I could roll with you, but nothing suggests that at this time. So why wouldn't you call them? None of them says nothing about either of them says like company man for the government. For the government. So why would this sounds like a cost cutting measure? Shouts out to Steve coming back in and still got the Mac game strong. Homie woke up, first thing he was like, I owe you that day, girl. Been looking at you out here looking good, girl. I see, you know what I'm saying? Body fit, looking right, saving people from death defying falls. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's just me and you, girl. Let's go get a movie, maybe some dinner, maybe a candlelight, if you will, and then a little bit of a fireside chat thereafter. I mean, the man is back on his game. Props to him. Not Barton and Dad Rock though, man. Don't hate on the Dad Rock. Dad Rock got some jams. Yo, that whole Creepy Town thing is wild. I ain't gonna front. That when they turned around, they was about to get their kiss, man. Why y'all can't see? That's what's wrong. Hydra, Red Room, none of y'all don't believe in love, man. That's what's wrong with y'all. If y'all let love lead, y'all be alright. But see, that's y'all problem. But anyway, when they turned around and all those little animatronics was just like sitting there staring at them like, one of us, one, or doing like the body snatcher scream or something, like, man, look, that was creepy. Even for me watching this, and I've seen some creep. When they turned around, I was like, ew, what y'all doing? See, if y'all would have listened to Widow in the first place, y'all would have had at least Hulk and Tony at your side. But no, now look at y'all, all stung up on the ground, dusty, rusty, and you looking up in the sky at the Red Room. See, now look at you. See, man, Widow ain't always right, but this time she was right. Dang, man. It was a trap, yo. Why, man? Why can't we have nice things? Also, shouts out to Melina. She dropped her jacket like, shoot, I got body too. You ain't the only one. She was like, Widow, you think you just gonna be standing there in your little bodysuit like I ain't got? You like, look, I be in the gym too. So, man, see, y'all know I'ma always believe in love, y'all, man. Come on, Steve, and they was sharing their little moment. Can't have nothing in these streets. Okay, I know we need it for the show, but if these girls are from the infamous Red Room, and the Red Room is like they be, you know, basically making a whole bunch of Black Widows, right? There is no way these, I don't know, 6 or 7 ladies with automatic weapons did not at least graze Widow as she ran back to this little gazebo and did her little twirly aerial behind it. All right, come on, bro. Y'all gotta give me something. I know this is comic books and our heroes are gonna win, but you gotta give them some adversity. Let her get a stray bullet and like graze the arm or graze the leg or something. Maybe she gotta hobble a little bit. Like, come on, man, make it hard. The girl just, I mean, they might as well not even have guns if they ain't gonna hit nothing. Come on, are you trying to say that everybody is whack except Black Widow? Then why is anyone scared of the Red Room? I digress. And to add insult to injury, these special soldier, widow, Red Room ladies, right? So they just continue shooting at the gazebo. They don't spread out around the gazebo to like surround it or anything. They just stay in a straight line, shooting at the gazebo, and none of them see her running all the way over to the other street. Come on, man. Okay, they can't be stupid, but then Black Widow was the dope one, but then they're also dope enough to be a feared organization, but just not dope enough to be good enough right now. Now they're going to use all their stormtrooper skills, but any other time they're like a feared organization of lethal assassins. I mean, you got, come on, man. You can't, come on. Either they're super dope trained killers that are out there, you know, in the shadows with mad guns and weapon tactics, or they're stormtroopers. You can't have it both. Man, look, all right. I hate to focus on this point. But all right, so Widow's running. All right, so she's running, and you got those 6-foot wooden fences. Y'all know, I'm sure y'all see them in the neighborhood around somewhere. Homegirl does a full front flip over it and keeps running, right? Which is cool because she's Black Widow. But then the whole team of women chasing her do like these cool back flips, pirouettes, and sliding up under the little dog, dog hole and stuff under the fence. Come, nuh-uh. I don't want to see them doing nothing cool because they were chasing her on foot. Ain't none of them shoot one bullet at her. And then ain't none of them hit nothing yet. Come on, man. Like, look. I don't want to see them doing nothing sweet. I just want them to see them get killed because I don't want to see y'all doing parkour when y'all can't hit nobody. It's like 8 of y'all with machine guns, bruh. Get out of here with that. All right, Marvel, come on. I went from liking to this episode into like now. Y'all got me critique. Okay. So Natasha jumps in on this, little platoon. Well, maybe not platoon. I don't know the exact term, but this little squad of women, right? And they've been shooting at her, chasing her, all this. Now she going hand to hand. They got guns. She ain't got nothing, right? But she just flippy dude, kicking them, punching them, all this stuff. And all of a sudden they just whack. They just a whole bunch of stooges just getting beat up. Now it seems like they getting a slight upper hand on her, right? They knocked her up against the wall. We don't see a bruise. Come on, man. Y'all just drawing. At least put like a bruise on her face, a little bit of blood on her nose or something, a cut on her shirt, something. And then Captain Carter, she got hit with a car, my dude. We ain't got a scuff mark on her forehead or nothing. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, look, see, I wouldn't even be criticizing this if I didn't see the moment where they shot a kablillion bullets at her and she didn't even get grazed. Like, bruh, all I'm saying is give them a little dust on their chin or something, a little something to help them. I know they gonna win. I want them to win. All I'm saying is show them they gotta work hard a little bit. Like, remember when Tony Stark came in and he got zapped a whole bunch of times? He got beat up, thrown into jail and stuff. Let him get hurt up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let him get hurt up a little something. Then they gonna be all right after that. We know they gonna win. And y'all just made it up. Y'all just made up everything that I was mad about. It still happened, but here's the deal. The scene when the girls were surrounding Widow and Melina was like, back straight, hit her harder, kick her here in the knee where she got hurt in the 3rd grade. Like that's what I want to see. That was dope. Now we back. Because Melina, man, that was cold, man. You had to bring up her old 3rd grade injury. But I mean, hey, anything to win, right? I guess bad guys got to be bad. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Do something. I want to see the bad guys being bad, being evil. You know what I'm saying? Doing something that's nefarious. Because, I mean, without Melina's training, like, they was actually looking a little bit like they was looking like bench warmers out there. They weren't looking like the starting squad, alright? I know they did cool flips over the fence, but they weren't looking too good. But, Melina got them straight, especially when they kicked the old girl in the knee. Whew. That was rough. She let out that scream. That knee been bad for a long time. Now, at the same time, why she got a bad knee? She with S.H.I.E.L.D. Why she didn't get that knee replaced? See, Natasha don't be learning, man. Got to replace that knee. Hold up. So, Peggy throws down the shield saying, like, I don't want to fight no more. And then when they cut the scene back, she got the shield back in her hand talking about, I want to be with you. I guess she like, I want to be with you, but you shoot another bullet up in here, I'm going to bust you in the head with the shield. And then she was like, look, she probably threw down the shield and was like, on second thought, just in case this dude go crazy, let me go on and pick the shield back up because I don't want to take no chances with this guy. Yo. Okay. Seeing Steve with the kind of sacrifice play, that's something expected. It's Steve Rogers. But for Natasha to tie Melina to his foot, oh, chef's mother kiss. Okay, whoa, because he's like, hey, this is the, it's not a happy ending, but this is in the story. It's like, I'm the watcher. I see all. I know. He was like, whoa, hold on. What is it? So, see, even the watcher can be surprised because some kind of portal opened up. I don't know. It didn't look good. It ain't look like someone was coming in to welcome her into some good graces. Now we got a I guess a Victorian era Nick Fury talking about saving our queen, and of course we got not the widow this time, but we got the witch this time saying save our world. And I like the fact that Carter was like, Watcher. She knew. She was like, look, only you know this stuff. Watcher, where you at? Because I want to go home. I just finished doing all this fighting, blowing up, people throwing cars at me. I just want to sit down for just a little bit. Dang, man, I can't even have a day off in these streets. But guys, I liked this episode. Then I ended up not liking it. Then I liked it again. So look, we good. We had a roller coaster on this one. Because at first I was like, come on, y'all killing me with this. Y'all got to step it back up. And they stepped it back up. So I'm happy now. So NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. Holler at me. I'm going to holler at you down in the comments, and let's talk about What If. Now, until the next time that you have to fight against the Hydra Stomper, this is for me to you saying, peace.